I was born and raised in Boston. Where I grew up, it was a real working class town. People were really proud to work and were grateful for the opportunity to have a job and took a lot of pride in their property and you know, in their community and their neighborhood. And I just remember growing up in my street. I grew up on a dead-end street where there were literally only 5 houses on the street, and everybody's backyard was my backyard. People seem to think that I'm following the family tradition by going into politics, as my father served as a city councilor for 5 years. But the truth is that the family tradition in my home is teaching. My grandmother was a teacher. My father was actually a teacher. My mom is currently a teacher. My sister's a teacher. My brother was a teacher, and my wife is a teacher. You know, the few things that come from that experience is, one, that I truly value those who make it their vocation, because it's not a profession, it really is a vocation, it really is a calling.
He really believes that once you see a problem and you're aware of this problem, you have a choice as a person, and you can either choose to keep doing what you're doing and leave the problem as is, or you can choose to be part of the solution, which is how I became a teacher.
I've had really the privilege to coach youth sports in Boston for going on my 5th year now. I still do it while campaigning. I coach young men between the ages of 13 and 18, and it's the age where I think it's very important that they understand that someone believes in them. They can absolutely be somebody, and that they are somebody, and they can absolutely succeed. And not only can they do it, but it's expected. We hit the streets and we were organizing, and I'm really proud that at the end of my time there, we were able to win a contract where workers went to get paid $15, $16, $17 an hour with health insurance, many of them getting full-time work. It was transformational change in their life. It wasn't as if they suddenly made it big or hit the lottery, but they were able to live with a lot more respect and dignity. They were able to get their own apartment, and they were able to take care of their children in a much better way. I believe in what I call collaborative politics. And the way I define that for folks is that I see that as the opposite of champion politics. Champion politics would essentially be if I went to voters in the city and said, elect me and I will fix the schools, or elect me and I will stop crime. And collaborative politics is my way of saying to people, if you elect me, I'll work with you, and I'll work with your neighbors, and I'll work with your friends and your family. And we'll bring people together, people who know each other and people who don't know each other. And together we'll create the change we want. Together we'll be able to make our schools better. Together we'll be able to create the housing, but not by ourselves. We can't go at this alone. You know, as I sit here now and you know, I am asking that the voters in Boston, you know, consider giving us one of their 4 votes. I'm also asking that they consider that they join this campaign, be a part of this. It's open to them. We need them, and quite frankly, it's the only way we're ever going to build a better Boston, is by all of us coming together and working towards that common goal.